Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Aliens, the computer game released by Electric Dreams in 1986, also released on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this. Well, I've played it on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64, and it's, well, was then a fantastic game. Could you argue that this is some of the earliest survival horror to grace a computer? Maybe. Anyway, obviously based on the movie of the same name released in 1986 by Fox and directed by James Cameron, and a sequel to the original Alien, which itself is an absolutely fantastic movie. People always go on there, Cameron's Terminator 2 is like regarded as one of the best sequels ever. I would say that this is one of the best sequels ever. How do you know, follow up a movie like Alien? Simple. You just flood it with the bad guys, aliens. So obviously the planet LV-426, which is where Ripley and the crew of the Nostromo first encounter the alien xenomorph, has now been colonised because it's terraforming, and they lose contact with the crew. So Ripley and her squad of ultimate badasses go to investigate. So in this game, it's kind of a strategic survival horror first-person shooter. I've genuinely never played it on the Amstrad, but from what I can see, it looks exactly the same as the Spectrum and the Commodore 64. Obviously, this has got AY chip music. The Spectrum version, as far as I can tell, was 48K. I had it back in the day, and it genuinely shit me up as a kid, and a lot of other people. Hard to believe now. I know, I was 10 in 1986. Also, it came with a map which was basically completely redundant until someone in a computer magazine numbered all the rooms, and then it wasn't redundant. You have to go for it. If you see a xenomorph, you get a certain amount of time to shoot it. Don't shoot it in front of doors, or it automatically leaves acid, and every time you go through the door you lose health. If you see shit on the walls, you have to clear it. And I think you've just got... Is there a queen in this? I don't know. I don't know anyone who ever got anywhere in it. Anyway, right, so 6 characters. I'm currently Ripley in the middle. That's my lovely face there, and that's my heartbeat on the left. And to the right of that is my... Is that... That's, yeah, I know, it sounds just like a pulse rifle, doesn't it? That's my ammunition. So my health is beneath my name on the left. If you look beneath my very, very small, you know, top half of the screen, that means that's where we came in. But I'm not a fan of the way it scrolls. Ooh, that's not as good as the Specky. However, we do have in-game music. That's quite cool. It's trying to do something atmospheric. So anyway, beneath my name but above my health is the room I'm in. So we came in there, and since I'm playing this with a mix of keyboard and joystick, but to be fair, you have to play that way because we're Ripley. If you want to go to Gorman, you press G. It's kind of best to lead your squad, keep jumping between them and lead them, you know, kind of don't let anyone get too far ahead of anyone else, or don't resist changing until you've lost a life, because obviously then it makes backtracking, well, not backtracking, but it means when you go back to a character and you have to progress to where you ultimately died as another character, takes forever. Anyway, so Gorman and then Hicks would be H. So obviously that's probably why we don't have Hudson, which is criminal. It's my two dads bloke, isn't it? Bishop would be D. There you go. No, Burke. So Bishop would be I. Makes sense. Isn't it so lifelike? I clearly recognise every actor from the movie. Vasquez. This got great reviews on the Spectrum. And then, right, so we'll go back to Ripley. Although, should we save her and not sacrifice her? No, fuck it. There we go. Generally considered to be like a really, really suspenseful game. You can shoot the locks, which then means if you want to go forward, you have to press space. But we can't, because the door's locked. They don't open or anything like that. There is a US version of this game, which is a collection of mini games, and it was made by Activision and released on the Commodore 64 in the US. because this was released initially in the UK, and then Activision, which ultimately were Electric Dreams anyway, or owned Electric Dreams, did release it in the UK. I've never done a gameplay of it because it's a multi-loader and it's just too fucking difficult to get to work, even with tap files, and ultimately it's crap compared to this. So anyway, we will have to shoot our door. Right, now we can move forward. Space. Room number changes. Very exciting. Oh. I think that was gunk. I have no idea. But if we turn around behind us, we should see, yeah, because we came in through that. So it kind of makes sense if you don't want to get lost, because honestly, you will get lost. That scrolling is horrible. Look up my Spectrum gameplay of it and see what I mean. Or just watch anyone on YouTube. So ultimately, kinda, I don't know if you can find ammunition. Do that. And then forward, space, so we know where we're going. If you see an alien, you will know when you have a limited amount of time, so you've got to find them because they're moving from left to right or right to left. And if you fire when you're not on them, they will come straight towards you and kill you. And obviously that's a camera, like, you know, the shoulder, was it shoulder or head-mounted cameras on the movie? I can't remember. It's my fourth favourite movie of all time. I think you know what my first two are. Points for listing them. One of them's fucking easy. But it's genuinely, well, as a kid, was genuinely suspenseful. Right, so anyway, we're going to go to Gorman. We're going to bunch our people up. That's where we came in. And now, though, with the other people, it's going to get confusing. Although you do face every character in the initial room that you enter the space station on. You do face the door that you just shot. No, we didn't. That's the door we came in from. Hence the fact I couldn't go through it. Okay, ignore me. I'm a liar. There we go. Room 2. Room 3. Room 4. We're now ahead. Fuck it. We're going with Gorman. Time to redeem yourself from being an arsehole in the movie. At least this means we're going to, you know, ration the ammunition. If you're going to send someone ahead, you know, as a scout, then they're just going to rinse all their ammunition, aren't they? Right, that means... Ooh! 2 shots. See how I missed him? He came straight towards me. See how I also committed a rookie mistake, which I talked about at the start of the game, which is now we have acid that will never go away, will always be in front of the door, and will take my health and the health of every single person in my squad. That's a rookie mistake by me. But the thing is, instinct kicked in when I was a kid, and it's just blow his head off, Dave. Wait, it kills you outright. I thought... Okay, hold on. Is that an Amstrad thing and not a Spectrum thing when we get an alien there? I can't remember. This could be a problem. I don't remember it killing you outright, unless that's a thing for an Amstrad. That's a cool static effect at the top of the screen. I'm not going to lie. Right, this clearly could be a problem. Right. Alright, hang on. Christ, they're difficult to shoot, or they two-shot wonder. Two-shot wonder. Right, so... 5. No, the acid goes. There's the gunk. It doesn't... Do you know what? The visuals aren't as sharp as the Spectrum. They're more akin to the Commodore 64. But that's gunk. You know, that biomass that they leave everywhere, and they use to cocoon human hosts, but, you know, so the facehuggers can... do the thing. Are there facehuggers in this? I don't know. That's where we came in though, isn't it? No! Uh-oh. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. How do you get... Can you shoot it? I fucking hope so. This could be a problem. Yep. Right. Are there 2 doors? I hope there are 2 doors. I don't know. They can't be that. Like, otherwise we screwed ourselves straight away. 4. 3. We're going back. Are we back? We're back. Wrong movie. 4. Different door. 68! This is what I mean about the map that you got with it. If you look it up, it was just literally just, you know, a grid of squares. And yeah, it was fucking redundant and useless until some clever chap who sent it into, I think it was your Sinclair, or yeah, probably your Sinclair, worked out by simply playing the game what rooms were what and numbered the map. And then it was easy to progress through, I say, but obviously you would still be at the whim of the aliens, at the ammunition, the acid, and the biojunk. Because if you leave the biojunk on the wall too long and you're in a room, then aliens appear. I think that's what's supposed to happen. My ammunition already. And I'm back to room 4. Jesus. No! I do not like the scrolling, not in front of the door. Right, so they take 2 shots. They're bullet sponges, which is a very strong descriptive term for how I'm firing, isn't it? I should probably change characters. So what room are we in? Have we been to 10 before? No, I don't think we have. This is what I mean. You will get lost. You can probably find the map quite easily. Now, let's go with Hicks. Do you want to know why Hicks's body armour in the movie rattles around and shit? I can't remember who the actor was who was supposed to play him, but he came to England and then they found drugs on him or something. And so I don't think they got the authorities involved. They admitted this, mind. I mean, I guess the statue's out on it, if we have a similar thing to that in this country, if you know what I mean, because it was shot, obviously, at Pinewood. But yeah, so they booted his ass. Why does he look more like Burke than Burke does? See what I mean? He looks more like the actor. I can't remember what his name. Paul Gleason? Something like, yeah. So they booted the actor out, and then they got Hicks in at the last minute. Hicks, Michael Biehn. But it meant that he just had to literally wear the body armour that was measured and moulded to the other actor. I'm sure someone can tell me what the actor was, but yeah. How's that for a fact? Obviously I stole it from someone. Oh, go back to room 1. Okay, I am in room 1. I was looking at Ripley's. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I was looking at Ripley's room number, which stays, even though she's not dead yet. Sorry, it's Gorman is, and his room number's gone. So Ripley's still alive. She's in 10. Right, we're in 2. See what I mean? It's not just it's confusing. It's just the way the game's designed. But it was trying something different. You could argue that the first game, Alien, which wasn't made by Electric Dreams, which is more of a strategy game, was also survival horror. I don't know how to play that, or I would play it. So I'm not doing this game justice. You will get to a point when there are 2 aliens in a room. I know. You're fucked then. Well, no, do you? I'm sure maybe that's a Mandela effect and I'm remembering something that never happened, but does this mean that... Ooh, the acid on the floor's gone. Ooh, shake harder, boy. Obviously, it's not super precise. Imagine if you could play this with a mouse. I'm sure there's a hack, and you can. Let's go with Bishop. Good old Lance Henriksen. I like the way that his heartbeat comes in, like that. That's cool. Because obviously, we're seeing what they see, but ultimately it's supposed to simulate, I guess, are we in the command center of the big fucking armoured vehicle that was basically one of those things that tows airports? Fuck me, that's some talk right there. Tows aircraft. I thought that an alien was coming. It just massively changed the music. Where am I? Oh, look. Bishop. 2, 3, 4. Oi! No, not from the door. Warriors. I don't... That must be something specific to the Amstrad. Is that some sort of statistic that happens when you shoot a certain number? Did I lean on the keyboard? And where's the bird this feather came from? Don't know what that is. Oh, look at this. There's a big fucking chunk of sneeze on the wall. So I'm not doing this game justice. And also, the fact that we're playing it now is not doing this game justice. But this was genuinely quite an unnerving game, I know, back in the day. And something that had not been done. It was unique and scary. If you can't get ammunition, well, I guess the fact that we got so many characters, well, we're down to 4, is how you get around ammunition. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't give you any more ammunition. Am I going? I gotta keep looking. I'm going backwards. Fuck it. This is what I mean. Do you want to play this? Download yourself a map. Do yourself a solid. 3, Right. Ooh! Ooh! Right, let's try that again. It's because you just want to keep going, because certain doors, there you go, are all straight in front of each other. Oh! It's Bug Hunt! Yeah, but it's the dry heat. Anyway, I think you get the idea. This was genuinely like something different and a little bit scary and cool and unique, and obviously it's one of the better movie game sort of tie-ins, because it really does, you know, feel like the movie. It's just obviously not aged very well, and it's very crude, and the scrolling is pants compared to the Spectrum version. Anyway, it's also love to know what you think, especially if you played this on the Amstrad, the Spectrum, or even the Commodore. Thank you very much for watching. I like that music and the little boop boop boop. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.